So to really be in leadership in this hour, you have to really know that God called you.
That's right.
You have to know that you know that you know.
You have to really know that God called you to do a work.
Amen.
Because the word lets us know that some were sent and some just went.
That's right. There's a lot of them that went.
And you have to know that you are a sent one.
Amen.
In this hour. Come on, you can't come half-stepping. Come on, in this hour. Because the stuff that's sitting in the church, come on, it's not something that you're reckoning for. Come on. The stuff that's in the church in this hour, you got to have the real raw power of God on the inside of you to be able to deal with some of these issues that's coming in the house of God, lest it overtakes you.
My Lord.
You better speak it. Yes.
Because some people in the church in this hour is really pretending to be something that they're not. They're really pretending to possess something that they don't really have. And that's why when the storms come in, that's why when the issues come in, that's why when the thief come in, that they're easily overtaken.
Yes.
Oh my.
So what is God doing in this season? He's taking the front off of it.
Come on.
Not going to be able to front like you got it like that in this season. Not even going to be able to front like you anointed in this season. Why? Because these demons that we dealing with in church, we need real power. We don't need no put together, thrown together stuff.
Oh my.
We don't need no conjured up stuff. All this witchcraft we work in the church.
Come on!
And pull a word off of you. Trying to bring the aura of your spirit rather than trying to hear from God. Some of us, we don't even know that we being bewitched.
Jesus.
Because we are just like the word said that the church will be in this season. We got itching ears. We're waiting for somebody to satisfy the itch.
My God.
We're waiting for somebody to speak to us what we want to hear rather than hear what thus saith the Lord.
Yes.
Yes.
Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor,
Neighbor.
Don't worry about the itch.
Don't worry about the itch.
Because God has more than enough.
God has more than enough
to satisfy your needs.
To satisfy your needs. God, I thank you.
The word says that the priest commanded them to shake out their laps as a sign of the covenant that he was getting ready to establish among them. And if everybody, for a brief second, you can get everything off your lap and shake your lap. And what does that signify? When you've shaken your lap, the word says that every man that was ordered a promise to you that did not fulfill the promise, God says that he's about to empty out your enemy. And not only is he about to empty out your enemy, but the shaking out of your lap and your lap being empty means a couple of things. One, it means that there's room now for the promise. Come on, somebody. Now your promise has somewhere to sit. Come on, somebody. Now your promise knows your address. Come on, somebody. Because we're shaking out the mess. Come on, somebody. We're shaking out the garbage. Come on, somebody. We're shaking out the residue and we're shaking out what's not needed. So now the promise has residency. Has somewhere to sit and possess. So what